You there, Vinny?
Allowed to talk now? Click that.
And you should be able to hear me now.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Sorry.
Great stuff. Graham, well done tonight. I'm sure you've heard already. 1982 is the last time that Brighton had beaten Liverpool in the league. But on top of beating Leeds away, Spurs at home, how big a performance and result was that for you tonight?
No, it's a fantastic performance and a fantastic result. There's no getting away from it for us. I thought we deserved the win. I thought the performance showed character. It showed quality. We had to defend, of course, and we did it well. We defended our box, but we was also aggressive in terms of how we were trying to press them. And then we had to, have courage to play. And we attacked with created some chances. It was a football game, and so proud of the players. Great result for everybody connected with the club.
How did you manage to strike that balance of being solid yet carrying a threat when you had the ball?
Well, that's, as I've said before, I think that's the key thing in football. It's that balance between defence and attack, and we've been working on that throughout the season. The results haven't been maybe as we would like them to be, but our performances have been good. But of course, I think if you get some wins and you get some points, confidence, grows and belief grows. And but the players, I thought they were sensational tonight. Off the back of a really, really tough game against Tottenham, where they put a lot into it. You come here with the intensity that you have to play at to compete and to get anything. They did it, left everything on the pitch. So I'm just so happy, so proud of them and for them.
It takes courage, though, for the lads as well, doesn't it, still, to come to the home of the champions and stay true to those ideals and stay as composed as they did.
Yeah, it does. And that's what makes me happy for them. I don't think you can... it's not an accident. Like I said, I thought we deserved the 3 points. It was a performance that wasn't, again, a bit like Tottenham. It wasn't like we parked the bus and you nick a 1-0 win, because that can happen in football. It was one of quality, courage, and an effort. And we're delighted.
Are you able to sort out for us who gets the goal?
No, I don't. To be honest, I couldn't care less either. So let them fight amongst themselves for that.
And just Solly March as well. What's the only indication of his injury?
Yeah, it doesn't look so good. That's of course, the down bit of the night. It's so tough for the guys. They're playing every couple of days, and like I said, with such intensity that it's not looking so positive at the moment. We have to see how he settles down, but obviously no chance for the weekend.
Cheers, Graham. That's it for me on tonight. I guess we speak about Burnley a little bit later, do we?
Yeah, Vinny, we'll take all the questions for tonight, and then we'll come back and do Burnley.
Cool. All right.
Johnny Cantor.
You made Steven Alzate's goal, Graham. As a coach, how proud are you of that goal? Because it may not be the most glorious of finish, but the build-up was exceptional.
Yeah, I can't remember too much about it, Johnny. It's been one of those evenings where I felt that it was quite good. I think Solly put a cross in for Dan Burn, and we wanted to use him on the back post, so that was nice for that to happen. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't, but it didn't look the most convincing finish, whoever got there, but it went in the back of the net, and we're obviously delighted because I thought we were worthy of a goal. I thought like I said, we attacked with intent when we could. We had real courage to play through a fantastic pressing organisation, and nice to get the clean sheet again. I think that's a 4th in the row for us, and now we have to recover for another tough game on Saturday.
Yeah, certainly a lot of resilience as well. Just on Steven Alzate, he's been a bit in and out. He's had his issues, hasn't he? In the last 6 months. How pleased are you for him? Because he hasn't had much football, and he's gone straight in there, started against the champions, and put in a decent performance.
Yeah, he did. I think it was his first game was against Blackpool for a while, so he was poorly, was ill, so you have to recover from that. The problem is you can only field 11 players, Johnny. So there's going to be some players that have to be patient, and that's what it is. And then they have to make sure they're ready for when the opportunity comes. And that's why we've got a really good group at the moment. Where they're fighting, they're supporting each other, they're ready when we need them. I think that's going to be the case over the next few weeks because we've got a busy schedule. So we have to just keep fighting together, and pleased for him because he's influenced the game.
Lovely, thank you.
Cheers, Johnny. We'll come back to you for Burnley as well in a moment. Right, Sam Morton, you want to go next?
Hi, Graham.
Hi, Sam.
Congrats on the win today. Do you feel like you're finally getting the rewards for the performances you've been putting in this season?
Well, we've been rewarded tonight, I think, and against Tottenham. I think that's the process. That's football. That's the Premier League. I tried to sort of make those points along the way, and we haven't got a sort of divine right to win games at this level. We're playing in the toughest league in world football, and we are where we are. That's not to say we have an ambition to win games, because I think in all of our performances we've tried to win. We've tried to play. We've tried to be ourselves in the game, and sometimes you don't get the results, and then it's easy to be critical. That's the world we live in. But we have to just stick together, keep fighting, keep believing in what we're doing, and then hopefully the results, go your way.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. We'll go to James Burford next.
That's all right. I'll just save my questions for the Burnley preview.
No worries, James. We'll take Brian and then Andy, and then we'll go into the Burnley preview, if that's all right with everybody then.
Yeah, I can do Burnley as well. I can save time and go for the Burnley section.
Andy, have you got anything for tonight?
Yes, if I could, please. Yeah, okay. Hi, Graham.
Hi, Andy.
Can I speak to you a bit about Dan Burn? You go into tonight's game, you've got no Joel Veltman or Tarrant. You switch Solly. Dan Burn as a left wing back up against Mo Salah. Tell me about him and his performance. Tell me the thinking and tell me about his performance.
Well, I thought his performance was incredible. He gave everything as he always does. Wherever you ask him to play, he does his best. He just works so hard for the team. We like you said, we lost Joel, so you have to try and think of a way to attack. Felt that we could use Dan in the back post area and get him a bit higher up, because sometimes you need to go over their pressure, because it's not so easy to play through all the time, and then Dan gives you a little bit of an out ball higher up the pitch. And then just to move. Solly actually likes playing on the right side. So, we could use him there to maybe test Robertson on his inside and also combine with Pascal. So that was the thinking. If we'd have got beat, I'd have been criticised for doing something, I'm sure. And so tonight's my night, I guess.
Yeah. But just on him, I mean, if you look at him over the course of the sort of last season and a half, I mean, probably with the exception of Traore, and he won't be the only one who gets outdone by him, and maybe at Leicester. I mean, he's pretty consistent, and yet he seems to get a fair bit of kind of criticism. Do you think that's unfair?
Like I said, I think anybody that criticises someone like Dan Burn doesn't understand football ultimately, and so I wouldn't listen to them, and it's just irrelevant to me, because Dan Burn just gives his best every day. He's playing at the highest level. He's a fantastic example of what a top athlete should be, in terms of it's not going to go well every day, but he recovers, he fights for the team. Is everything you'd want from a professional footballer. So just let the experts talk.
Yeah. And just one last thing on Solly's injury. Obviously, it's going to have to be assessed and stuff. But what's the early kind of diagnosis of the nature of it? Are we talking knee?
I think Andy, we're not sure yet, but I think it's the back of the knee / hamstring. It's a bit unclear, so I don't want to speculate on it. It doesn't look so good at the moment. So that's obviously a big disappointment from the evening. But I think it's just part of the challenge we've got at the moment in terms of just the short turnaround of the games and the intensity of the games. It's an incredible challenge for the boys.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. And just one other quick player I wanted to check on. Davy Propper's not been around for a couple of games, has he? What's the situation with him?
Well, hopefully, I'm not sure he'll be for Burnley. Maybe the game after. He just felt a tightness in his groin.
Right. Okay.
So nothing too serious, but I don't think Burnley. But we'll see.
Okay. Thanks very much. Thank you.
No problem.